Hello guys, in today's session we are going to discuss about logic building and effective problem solving. So before starting Python, first of all you should know how to create a logic building, right? Without logic building we cannot proceed for any programming language. Like as you know, like any particular company, once you go for interview, people should asking logic building based on the algorithm. So in this session we are going to discuss how to make a logic building. Like once we are creating any problem, first of all we have to create a logic building based on that, right? What do you mean by logic building? Like suppose you are doing 2 plus 2 equals to 4, 2 into 2 equals to 4, right? See, answer is same, but my logic is different. Do you get my point? So LBPS stand for logic building and effective problem solving. So all of us perform number of activity in our daily life. Can you identify some activity that you want to perform your day-to-day life? Of course, since morning to night, everybody perform a certain action. Some example of day-to-day activities are reaching college in time to attend your lecture, watching a movie, preparing for your exams. All these activity requires some amount of planning. How do you plan these activities? How we are going to plan? So the first step is planning is to identify end objective that you want to meet. Of course, guys, like once you work any kinds of particular work, so obviously we are looking for the end objective. Suppose you are doing any program, data science, data analyst, or business analyst. So end of the time, what you want to get your job. That is your end objective. That's why you join the course, right? So once you do any, suppose you are doing business. So in business, end of the time you're getting what your end objective means. You started inflow started coming means your income started coming, that is your finally output. So whatever things we are doing in real life, we need a end objective. So you need to reach a college in time to attend your lecture every morning. So your lecture started at 9 a.m. for example. So your objective is reach college by latest 55 8 latest by 8:55 a.m, right? So now that you have identified your end objective, what next? So means we find out end objective, we have to reach college latest 8:55 a.m. Do you get my point? So the step is devised to step by step procedure to meet your end objective. So you can see, let's define the step by step procedure to reach college by 8:55 a.m. So you can see, get up 6:45 a.m. as you can see in the pic also, and get ready by 7:15, and have a breakfast 7:30, and read the newspaper 7:45. I mean 15 minutes as you can see, and reach the bus stop by 7:55 a.m. to take your transport. In case you are not able to reach bus stop by 8 a.m., check with someone whether bus has left. So if the bus has left, start looking for other option to reach college in time. Obviously, if you left your transport, obviously we're looking for secondary option. We get your transport and we can easily reach the college, right? So, did you see how you complete your activity by following a step-by-step approach? So, did you see we fix the problem step by step? So, same thing guys I'm trying to explain. Like once we have a problem, once we have a complexity, that particular problem we have to fix step by step. That is called an algorithm. So, what is an algorithm? Algorithm, once we have a problem, complexity, that particular problem we want to fix step by step is known as a algorithm. Same like in IT world, once we are creating a program, so that program we have to first write the algorithm for that. Like for example, suppose you are withdrawing money from ATM machine, suppose we are doing online payment for Google API, net banking, PayPal, any particular medium which one you are using. So what you are doing for that, first of all you have to step it into, right? So that is called algorithm. So once you find out the problem, after find out problem, we have to fix the problem step by step is known as an algorithm. A similar approach is used by computer for performing their activities. So does that mean computer can think like us and decide what to do in this situation? Definitely not. Why? Because computers are non-living things. Computer don't have own intelligence. Computer always work on the set of instruction of the user. Who are the user? We are the user. We are given set of instruction to computer, right? Computer do not have any intelligence of their own, so they cannot make decision of their own. And then how does computer work, right? Computer work by simplify following the instruction that are provided to them. Like I told you just now, we are given set of instruction to computer always work on the set of instruction of the user. You need to provide detailed set of instruction to a computer to enable it perform the required action in each and every possible situation. Obviously, whatever action performed by us, whatever input we are given to computer, computer always work on that. Computer always given the output based on that. Don't you think designing instruction for a computer would be a really interesting task? Of course, whatever task we are doing on the computer, they are all tasks are very interesting. Like suppose I'm developing any website, I'm developing any particular software, I'm developing any kinds of game or any specific one, right? So all are the really very interesting computer. So there is no any kinds of task which are not interesting computer. Why? Because computer make our work easy and faster, right? Computer make our task more easy and convenience for user, not a complicated. That's why people looking for the IT. Before using, before designing instruction for a computer, you need to identify the objective that the instruction need to meet. Obviously, like I told you previously, guys, like once you are doing any task so that have a particular objective. Suppose I'm adding two number, so end of time what I'm looking for, I'm looking for addition of the number. Suppose I'm doing subtraction, multiplication, division, any particular one. Without end objective we are not doing any particular stuff, okay? So in other words, you need to define a problem statement for the activity that need to be done. The problem statement may look alike: to generate the grades of a student by analyzing the marks obtained in 5 subjects, to book train tickets, flight ticket, any particular task, to generate bill of purchased items a departmental store. So once the problem statement is identified, what next? So these are the problem statement, right? So what going to be next? Obviously, once we find out the problem, we are looking for the solution, how to fix the problem, right? So next, the next step is to devise the details step-by-step procedure to solve the problem. While doing this, you must consider each and every possible situation and the action to be taken in each situation. So there are various tools that can be used to devise the step-by-step procedure to solve the problem. This course will enable you to use this tool for designing effective computer-based solution to given problem, right? So guys, have you seen in this chapter, this was simple introduction of the LBPS. So what you learn from this chapter? So first I have seen, first of all, you have to find out the end objective for any particular task which one going to perform by yes, right? After that, we have to fix the particular problem step by step in known as an algorithm. So this is all about this chapter you learn. So once you go for any programming languages, you're not going to feel like that you are a fresher in programming. You have already idea about the logic building and effective problem solving, how to fix the problem, how to think about the problem first, and how to make a solution. Understood the point? So that's it in this session. So thank you so much.